Yes.
All right, were your answers unanimous?
Yes.
All right. Verdict is as follows. Special issue number 1. Do you find from the evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that there is a probability that the defendant would commit criminal acts of violence that would constitute a continuing threat to society? Answer. We, the jury, unanimously find from the evidence beyond a reasonable doubt that the answer to special issue number 1 is yes. Special issue number 2. Taking into consideration all of the evidence, including the circumstances of the offense, the defendant's character and background, and the personal moral culpability of the defendant, do you find that there is sufficient mitigating circumstance or circumstances to warrant that a sentence of life imprisonment without parole rather than a death sentence be imposed? Answer. We, the jury, unanimously find that the answer to special issue number 2 is no. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, a poll has been requested, so I'm going to call out your juror number. I'm going to ask you if this is your verdict. Counsel, is there any reason why a sentence should not be pronounced? Any legal reason?
No legal reason, Your Honor.
Right. Therefore, Jason Allen Thornburg, you have been adjudged by a jury to be guilty of capital murder, and the juror has answered the special issues, making it mandatory that your punishment be death. Therefore, this court sentences you, Jason Allen Thornburg, to death. The clerk of this court shall no later than the 10th day after this court enters its order setting the date for execution, issue a warrant under the seal of this court for the execution of the sentence of death, which shall be directed to the Director of the Correctional Institutions Division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice at Huntsville, Texas, commanding the Director to proceed at the time and place named in the order of execution to carry the same into execution. This sentence shall be executed at any time after the hour of 6 p.m. on the day set for the execution by intravenous injection of a substance or substances in a lethal quantity sufficient to cause death and until you, Jason Allen Thornburg, are dead. Such execution procedure to be determined and supervised by the Director of the Correctional Institutions Division of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice. The judgment of conviction and sentence of death are subject to automatic review by the Court of Criminal Appeals. No date shall be set for the execution of sentence until after receipt by the clerk of this court of the mandate of affirmance of the Court of Criminal Appeals. This court will appoint counsel to represent you on the appeal and to apply for a writ of certiorari to the United States Supreme Court if appropriate. Your counsel will be furnished a copy of this record, of the record of this case at no cost to you. And earlier this afternoon, I did appoint Mr. Robert Gill as your attorney on the appeal. Mr. Gill, will you please make sure that your client is aware of his appellate rights?
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you.